Black hoodies and black gloves. Rap till every night is black Henny and back rubs. Before the pandemic, all the homies would mask up. Till all my niggas eating like we did it for black love. One time harass us, ops gon' attack us. Said opposites attract them down the clap till y'all back up. I raise a black fist like the Panthers. Product of Marcus Garvey, them liquor stores round the corner. And anyone trying to harm me, I'm cold, niggas. Oh, shit! Say my name and it's over.
You're killers, man. They like with you, boy. That's how they make a living.
Say my name and it's over. No warnings.
I play my enemies like
say my name and it's
gambling for complete power, and he may be able to do it because we can't go into the community the way we used to.
My stock rolls like the hands of a florist. Y'all some funny niggas, Hannibal Burris. For them chips, I come and scramble your circuits. You to me a plastic bag to a Birkin. All my niggas is working. All your songs gon' need a land of circus. Clown niggas, act up by 100 round niggas. Blow! Nothing to quiet down niggas. I'm 01 jigger. I built my own, don't 01 nigga. Think, so recognize, kiss the ring, then keep it pushing. I am the family, Gordon Ramsay, I keep it cooking. Wade in 06, no way to slow this. Go from minimum wage to Vegas, boat trips. The mission, keep it a buck while you lanes is 4 fifths. Strip, get in the game, get a range in most kits. Bitch, till then I stay with a gang that smokes splits. Rich, the only mission is slang the most hits. Till I'm covered in chains and rings like oh shit, it's over.
You only get to make that mistake once.
Say my name and it's over. No warnings.
You don't know who you're dealing with.
Say my name and it's over. No warnings.
I play my enemies like
say my name and it's
Tell the people. Tell the people.
Come and step into the ring with the big belly boss. Ain't doing pictures, disrespecting, get your celly tossed. Best hide your bitches, it ain't nothing for a telly charge. She busted open and that pussy catch a belly flaw. Vigilante hardcore to the penis, got it down to a T. Y'all boys to the cleanest, told me I should go pop, but I don't wanna be ya. On a monopia, little mama, I'ma see ya. I'm a demon with flows, clean up your region for dough. Reaching up, squeezing till you gon' need you some bleach for your clothes. Got a legion of foes, people, I'm keeping them close. Got me some fans with my haters, I really need them the most. Keeping them toast, be making these niggas break fast. Letting off shots till these bumper clocks shake ass. The Punisher coming, hundreds of running to your place, smash the fuck up. Might clap your mother thinking you done with this with no warnings.
And I will strike down upon thee with greatness and glorious anger. Those who attempt to poison and destroy. And you will know my name is law. When I lay my
Yo, what's going on, y'all? I figured that I'd break down another one of my beats. Sorry about the audio in the first one. You know, I haven't been recording myself very long, and I still need practice, I guess, so one time's better than the present or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to break down another track. This one is probably everyone's favorite on the last project I did, From Matapan with Love, on all streaming services. This is the beat for No Warnings, which I produced by myself. And I wanted to use this as an example on how to break down, you know, drum breaks and how to make them sound more modern and stuff. So maybe you pick up a few things from what I did on this session and use it for your own productions if you happen to like to use drum breaks and stuff. So for this song, I have a sample. You can look up the song right here. It's by The Counts. It's called Just You, Just Me. I chopped up the sample, and the way I arranged it is the sample doesn't come straight in. We'll start off with the hi-hat. The hi-hat, I wanted to use like a real dirty, like lo-fi kind of sounding hi-hat. So I found this one called the Amblo hi-hat. I don't even know what kid it's from. I tried to look for it, but whatever. And it sounds like this. Which is real weird that the hi-hat disappeared. Okay. So you get the gist of it with the hi-hat, you know. It was a real dirty sounding and it really fit the ambiance of the beat. So then to start it off and to layer the sample, I found this synth from Flex actually, which is kind of surprising. I don't typically use FL default synths, but you know, you gotta switch it up every once in a while. So this is the synth line. And what I did with the processing, you know, I filtered it out, the highs and the lows. I actually use OTT for the first time ever because it's a multi-band compressor. I'm not comfortable using it yet, but I keep on hearing online producers talk about it, so I was like, oh, let me try it out, and it really helped bring out the beat a little bit more. This is also my first time using the PSP Infinite Strip. I got it a little while ago, and I wanted to try it out, finally try it out with this beat, and it really brought out the frequencies of the beat, of the synth. Then I use the Effect Rack Decapitator, just for a little distortion to make the synth sound louder. And finally, a little bit of EQ, weird EQ. I lobbed off some of the high end, and I lobbed off some of the mids, but I brought up one specific frequency for some reason. So we'll do a before and after so you can hear the difference between what I did before processing and after. Sorry, I have the mixer in a different window, so here's the before. So it was still fat, but it was like more subby than anything, you know? But I wanted it to be like, cause I knew I was gonna put an 808 into it, and I wanted it to sound fatter, so I just did all the processing, and here's the after. So it's like, it's still like nasty and gnarly, but I took off all the sub because I knew it was gonna put like a heavy 808 underneath it. So then, what is this part right here? Oh, so this is definitely the blackest beat I ever made. So
All power to the people.
that is actually Fred Hampton. I sampled Fred Hampton, an interview he did with, I think it was CBS. And I just wanted this to be on some empowerment shit because it was like the soul sample sounded like it was from a blaxploitation era song, and the sample itself was just nasty. It was some hip hop shit. So who better to sample than Fred Hampton? So I just chopped that up, and then the second vocal sample on this, I sampled No No No, which is a reggae song from my childhood. This is a part where my first time using FPC. FPC is the free loose emulation of an MPC. And I chopped up the sample, I loaded it, and I just started hitting the pads on this keyboard right here. And it was just, that's not the one I used. But you get the gist of it. Like here it is. And I was just going ham for like 2 minutes, just pressing random pads and shit. Because it's good to have that handmade feel on your beats sometimes, and that's what I was aiming for. So I just, was just playing it along with the beat, and I just wanted it to feel free. So it all came together, and then I'll do the 808 next. So I'm a little disorganized. I'm still getting used to recording myself. So the 808, once again, Shy God kit. I already know. I don't even have to look it up. Just a nasty sounding 808. And that's the intro for the song, so I'll play it all together.
All power to the people. All power to the people.
Tell the people. Tell the people. Tell the people.
All power to the people. All power to the people.
Wait, I forgot to add one thing. The bongos, it kind of sounds like the intro to A Rule Is Back from Jay-Z's Blueprint 1 album. And it's just an intro bongo roll. I don't know if it's the exact same bongo roll, but it just sounds kind of similar. So I wanted to make this as hip-hop as possible, and ain't too many albums more hip-hop than the Blueprint 1, at least from my era. So then we go into the count sample, which sounds like this. that's just a continuous loop. It sounds a little different from the song because at the time I was running RC20, but my trial ran out and I haven't bought it yet. I'll probably buy it at some point, but until then, my RC20 trial expired. Also ran it through this plugin, RX95. It's basically an emulation of an A&D converter, ADDA converter, which is an audio analog to digital converter, but it adds a certain color to it, which I really liked. And I like the way it made the sample sound a little different, a little more analog. And finally, I just lobbed off all the low end because I wanted it to have a lot of bass in the beat, and I just lobbed off the low end from the sample. Now, for the meat of the song, and the reason why the hi-hats sound like that, like they're kind of on grid, but they're kind of off grid, is because I layered them off probably my favorite drum break, which is the Black Heat Zimbaku drum break. And I chopped it up, rearranged it a little bit, put it in certain order, and it sounds like this. And I had some processing on it, but I took it off because I changed the way it sounded when we got into Reaper, which is the program I used to record the actual song. That's all I did to put the chorus part together. And then on the verse part, which shouts to Jake One, he put me on to, well, I'm not going to say like I know him personally, but he put me onto the program, which before all this AI stuff came out, there was a program, Isotope RX7, I believe, in which you could remove stems, separate stems, like lower vocal parts and stuff. So I took the verse part and I ran it through RX7 so I could lower the vocals, and it sounds kind of like it's filtered, but still there. So here's how it sounds after I ran it through RX7. So it's like the same melody, only the vocals are turned way down because of RX7. And yeah, it all came together great. It's not a complicated beat. It's just I took my time with it. Like I'd add little parts here and there. I had originally started it on one of my laptops, and then I brought it back home to give it the finishing touches and stuff. So here's how it sounds all together. I've made a lot of beats in my career, and this is the first one I feels like a beat that was made on an MPC, because of how freehand I did the vocal chops, and I chopped up everything, and it just sounds like a hard ass hip hop beat. And typically these are the kinds of beats I love making. And the song itself, there was a lot more vocal samples that I put into it. I sampled a lot of blaxploitation movies and old movies from the 80s and the 90s. It's kind of like my own version of a Mad Lib song, if you listen to the full song itself. And people really rock with it, especially the hip-hop heads. They think that's their favorite song on the record, this and Sinner. And I'm real grateful for the feedback I've gotten for it. So maybe I'll play the full song next. And if you want more breakdowns like this, just let me know. I'm going to try to fix the audio on the previous video, but for the most part, this is all it is. It's like 8, 9, 10 sounds. It's not a very complicated beat, but I like it. So if you like what you see, rate, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one.